Alrighty, welcome in everybody to the DSA MC100 at Martinsville. Tonight in the Heroes United Truck Series, race number 3 of season number 1. Should be a lot of fun. We got 100 laps on tab. We're wrapping up practice right now. Ricky Howell Jr. currently fastest, followed by Gino Zito and Zachary Evans. Stages tonight: 25, 50, lap 25, lap 50, and then all the way to 100 at the end. Points leader right now, last I checked. Uh-oh. Got into something I don't have pulled up. But points battle so far through 2 races. It's tight, it's interesting, it's close. We have Ricky Howell Jr. currently in the lead, winner last week. Cole Christopher in second, Travis Daly in third, Gino Zito fourth, and Mason T. Wilson in fifth. Tonight, I'll be joined in the booth by Gavin, aka Boo, if you remember from earlier this season. Tab out real quick, apologize. But we will have, tight corners tonight, a lot of passing, a lot of maybe bumpers, bump and runs, a lot of slipping and sliding like we're seeing so far in practice here. A lot of guys trying to get the most out of their car on not a lot of time, it's running sub 20 seconds here. It can be quick laps. Guys will come up on them quick. Looks like we're going to have roughly 20 cars racing tonight. Should be our biggest field yet here in the Heroes United Truck Series. In the meantime, I'll leave it to practice and catch back up with everybody here right when we get to qualifying. Alrighty, here we got 30 seconds roughly left in practice before we get into the race. As mentioned earlier, I'm going to be joined here in the booth by Gavin. Mr. Boog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm race control.
Qualifying, 2 laps tonight, solo car, same as typical DSA race. It's going to be interesting as we watch some guys take their final spins here in practice before hopefully they're dialed in for the race tonight. As I believe we've now hit qualifying. I'll pull up our extended tower so we can see the laps as they go up.
Muted from like the last race or something.
Alright, first car out, we have Ben Foley in the 14. He's coming around. Cycle through some of these guys as they get going. Looking for those low 19-second range. Put it on the pole here. As DSA goes first quickest, followed by Wheeler. On board here with the 29, Cole Christopher. Watching his make his lap. Liam Wheeler, I apologize. First place by a full tenth of a second. Got a sizable lead. Cole Christopher seems to go a bit wide there. Tries to improve his time. Will he? Not quite. As Gino Zito now jumps to the top. 19 of Duran seems to have slowed up. He's currently slowest on track. Maybe an incident. Michelle Miller spins out of 4. That'll kill his lap, unfortunately. Ben Foley now doing donuts on the backstretch. So we'll hop on board here with Ryan Kieser as he goes out for his first laps. And, oh, man, just quick to the throttle there. That's unfortunate. Should be able to reset and hopefully get a lap in or so. Miller here coming around to try to complete his second lap after the spin earlier. Tags the curb just a bit. He's coming around. See if he can put it close to the front. Zito with a sizable pole lead right now by about almost 0.2 of a second. Miller rounds 2. Hard into the brakes on 3 and 4. Runs it a bit wide. Tries to gain that speed on corner exit. And across the line he goes. 11th fastest. Thornhill in 5 car. Hits the curb just a bit there. See if he can gather it back up as he's finish his lap. Almost 12th fastest. He'll top Duran for his spot. As we peep 0 of Zachary Evans waiting to run his lap. See if we can grab someone. Ricky Howell Jr., last week's race winner, about to make his first lap of the night here in qualifying. Gains that speed to start the lap. Hard on the brakes into 1. Gathers it up, back to back stretch. Will he be able to top Gino Zito? Howell, I believe, fastest in practice. Will he go to the top of the leaderboards here? Off of 4. Oh, Ricky Howell Jr. to the top. He's got a 0.2 of a second lead. You can imagine he'll just park the car and probably take pole, sit in provisional pole at the current moment. Let's have Zachary Evans warming up the tires to run his lap here with roughly a minute remaining in qualifying. Hard on the brakes here, Zachary Evans. You got to really heat up those tires, get as much grip as you can for one fast lap. Evans into 1. Really hugs that line very well. Keeps it smooth off corner exit. Down the backstretch he goes. Hard on the brakes again into 3. Really shift the weights of that car. Can he top a 19.3 Oh, not quite. He's about 19.7 there. He's got one more shot at it coming around, and just nabs the curb just a bit, unfortunately, and that'll end his qualifying run. As it looks like the session is now expiring, Ricky Howell Jr. will win the pole. What a pile of weeks for Ricky as he goes winner, winner, chicken dinner last week, and finds himself starting up front again today. See if we can grab him here in a second. I believe no poll interview today, but what a run there for Ricky Howell Jr. Already. Well, we're going to see the cars gridding up here in just a moment. Tonight, 100 laps on the board. Ricky Howell Jr. coming off win, currently points leader, finds himself in a great position here. Gavin, can you do me a favor and type into the command? Actually, no, they do 2 laps around. It's not a big deal. Oh, didn't mean that. Like, wrong muted. Thanks, guys, for hearing the operations. But tonight, we'll run through our starting order here in just a second. As we're going to go, believe we'll go Ricky Howell Jr. on pole, followed by Gino Zito to his outside, Zachary Evans in third, Karen Wheeler in fourth, I apologize, Liam Wheeler in fourth, Travis Daly fifth, Stephen Parker sixth, Caleb Desai seventh, on his outside, Hunter Winkler eighth, Cole Christopher ninth, rounding out the top 10, Dwayne Crespo in the 25. Going back further in the pack, Ben Foley in 11th, Matthew Hill making his debut in this series in 12th, Michelle Miller 13th, our Daytona season opener winner, 14th Ryan Keyser, 15th Gavin Thornhill, 16th Jaden Duran, the DSA racing pair back there. 17th, the 2 of Jacob S. Bryant also making his debut, I believe. Dominic Luba as well, rookie debut. And rounding out your running order will be Kevin Page and Tim Pugel. Ready as we're going to start rolling here in a second. I'm going to go 2 laps around. Reminder, we're going 25 laps to the end of stage number 1 here. The guys are going to go around 2 times before Ricky Howell Jr. throttles away and takes the lead to start the race. See, keep it noses clean. Bumpers probably not as clean tonight, but plenty of racing to come.
That there is.
Next time around, we will see the green flag tonight to start our DSA MC 100 at Martinsville Speedway. We got 4 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 65% fuel. Can do this race most likely on 1 stop if you're smart, but you'll want those tires more than likely, as those tires are critical to getting into those corners. Cornering, the most important part of tonight.
Is Ross Chastaning allowed? Hail Melon?
No Hail Melons tonight. Hail Melon banned by the rulebook as Ricky Howell Jr. gets the restart. So green flag out. Guys sliding all over the place. Hard into turn number 1 goes the 1 car. 0 Zachary Evans rolls around the bottom along with 35 Travis Daly. They'll leave Gino Zito out to dry on that outside more than likely, as the bottom line will be the preferred line tonight. Howell gets rolling here. So we'll go back
Oh,
and
spinner.
spinner, and that'll bring out our first caution. I believe that will be Liam Wheeler in the 60 Mobile. We'll see what exactly happened there. So we'll get a replay real quick. I believe Wheeler just... see if I can get a better angle here. Just gets in a little deep, maybe. Man, I believe Wheeler just unfortunately was not clear, it looked like. See if
He
we
just
can
wanted
get
to go
it.
inside.
I believe, unfortunately for Wheeler, he just, I don't know, man. The 30 of DSA is holding his line more than straight, and Wheeler just kind of gets collected.
I don't,
Doesn't
I don't
look
know what
like
his
too
spotter's
many
on.
other guys got too much damage from that, but unfortunately for Wheeler, that's going to be an unfortunate spot. He was able to keep it going. Hopefully, can use that fast repair, fix the car up, but plenty of time left. Early caution, unfortunately. Ricky
Extremely
Algieri will
early.
maintain his lead. Zachary Evans up a spot along with Travis Daly. Gino Zito quickly falling back to fourth. He'll be stuck on the outside lane again for this restart. Alright, here we go. Stacked up. Guys ready to roll here in a second as we're going to go green. About 20 laps to go in stage number 1. Howell gets the throttle down. Away he goes, and they're wrecking again. I don't know if they'll keep that straight. Got guys all over. No caution just yet as Howell gets rolling. Get rolling away by the one car. Evans gets going. Zito gained a spot as well on that restart. I believe we'll saw the 34 car get a little loose. See if we can grab a replay here in a second. So we're going to watch the guys battle. 62 of Hunter Winkler makes a dive to the inside. Newest member of, I believe, Dragonfly Racing. Winkler dives it in there on the inside of Daly. Tight quarters here. You don't want to wash up and take somebody out, but you don't want to also cause the wreck yourself. As Winkler just tags him, and that'll bring out the caution. Man, you saw that coming. The 62 just diving it in there, and just got in just a bit too deep there. It looked like. Unfortunately, let's see if we can grab a different angle here. That's really unfortunate for the 62 car. Just a little late to the brakes. Daly trying to hold the bottom. Gets tagged in the rear quarter. That'll bring out our second caution of the day. Goodness. Keep clicking the wrong buttons. In the meantime, we'll see guys come to the pits as Howell stays out. Well, we've had an interesting start to the stage. 2 quick cautions, 2 risky moves down on the tight quarters there. You can see hopefully as this race goes on, it'll continue to space out. Ricky Howell Jr. stays out, maintains his lead. Gino Zito up to second place. So we're about to take our restart here in 1 lap. Cut away for a brief moment there. Check out the registration page for the Heroes United Truck Series. Now would be a great time as well to mention that we have an upcoming event race in 2 weekends. We're going to go back to our Saturday night showdowns. A couple weeks ago we hit full-length Talladega. This week, or I apologize, next week, we'll be hitting a full-length Coke 600 50-50 charity race. For more information, join the Discord server. In the meantime here, we'll see the pace car pull down to the pits. Ricky Howell Jr., Gino Zito will lead their respective rows into the restart zone. And away we go. Howell, they stack on that inside. Those are some big bumps there. These guys really dove it in.
I think I know who's going to win.
Zito here for a second as he chases Zachary Evans, followed by Caleb DSA back behind him. Zachary Evans really dives it down to the inside. Zito went way wide. Caleb DSA is now going to get to the inside of the 77. Gino Zito's just hanging on to what he can out there. Ricky Howell Jr. is pulling away right now. He sees plenty of track ahead of him as he goes to search for that stage win here with about 9 laps to go in stage number 1. Gino Zito on the outside of DSA. Plenty of racing. Zito gets a huge run. He's going to clear himself back into 3rd place and try to go hunt down Evans, but brushes the wall just a bit. Dive back further on in the pack. We'll see Hunter Winkler making his moves back towards the front. Michelle Miller as well. Winkler dives it in. Miller goes way wide. Keeps it barely in the wall there. He's going to race around that outside. Winkler makes a move on the outside of Duran there as Thornhill goes. See the outside of Duran. Cole Christopher, 29 car, makes a run up there. Newest member of Travis Daly Racing Truck Series. Also partnered up for their Cup Series rides.
Battle for second is crazy. With the 77.
As the 0 and 77 have run down the leader, Ricky Howell, as we look further up in the pack. And caution comes out.
Some things are getting good.
See if we can find what exactly happened there.
I don't see anyone spinning.
Unsure exactly what happened to cause that yellow. Believe it's maybe triggered by the 1 car disappearing. All I'm seeing. Nothing on track indicates
Whoa.
anything else.
Was that stage end or something?
Stage is not over, no.
No, it's not.
According to the replay files, that's an interesting caution call. I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm not seeing anything throughout the field that would... Oh, there we go. Found the caution. Looks like the 14 just dives it in way too much speed, runs over the 60, and man, the 60 car is having a disaster day so far. 14 car is going to get himself an end-of-line penalty. That's his first incident of the day. Man, he just full steam. The caution threw me off so far back in the pack. Glad we found it, but unfortunate move there. Let's see if we can jump back to live. Catch Ricky Howell Jr. now. Leading. Believe we're going to have a one-lap shootout for stage number 1 here. And these guys all up at the front can really do just about anything as far as having a shot at it. Might have a 2-lap shootout. But, man, that was certainly an interesting move there from the 14 car.
Was this a commercial?
Alrighty,
And we're
2 by
back.
2, we're going to have, believe we're going to have 2 laps here to the end of stage number 1. Remember, top 6 earned themselves points. Right now, we see Hal, Evans, Zito, Christopher, Thornhill, and Bryant currently in points-paying positions.
The 90 car is gone.
On to the one. 90 car seems to be out of the race at the current moment. And away Howell goes. Howell gets a great jump. He's going to go up to the outside, down on the apron. As I apologize, we have 1 lap here to the end of the stage. Guys battling
And
all
I
over the
think I know
place.
who
Durant fighting
Ricky
for
got
a
it.
Zito and Evans. Looks like Howell's going to easily take the stage.
Oh, it's going to be
We'll
close.
get second. Zito, I believe, crosses the line in second. And that'll give us our end of stage number 1. Ricky Howell Jr. wins the first stage. Gino Zito in second. Zachary Evans third. Devin Thornhill fourth. Jaden Durant fifth. Cole Christopher sixth across the line. So I believe we also had an incident there with the end of the stage, as it looks like it's going to be the 60 car again getting caught up.
Pretty wrecked.
Oh, man, the 60 car just coming across the line. Everybody stacking up. Unfortunately, caught nose. Gets a little more damage, but hopefully it's not too bad. So we're going to go live to pit stops. Ricky Howell Jr. first onto pit road. He's going to go to the very last stall. Gino Zito, 77 as well. Down pit road they go. Got to remember, slow pit lane. You can't get caught speeding. Howell had to fight back from a speeding penalty last week, I believe, alongside a too many pit stall penalty. Remember, you can only go through 2 stalls. Howell into his stall. Zito into his. Zito looks to be a little too far to the right, maybe.
That's illegal. Can we get this under review?
As Zito barely gets into his stall, Howell's going to be onto the right side tire or left side tires. He's going to drop the jack. Duran drops
And he's
the
off.
jack. Zito second off pit road. Evans fourth. Duran fifth.
Says the exact
Thornhill,
same.
Daly. Christopher's going to lose a lot of spots there. But we
Did
also
people stay out?
had people staying out as the late caution allowed some guys to flip the stage here. We'll see
Yo, 60. Hold on. Oh,
60 car making
what are we doing?
an interesting move there on Miller.
Hey, yo,
Decide
60. Calm down, bro. You're not tough. Oh, bro. Oops. I would say that only in the race.
as Caleb Decide, Michelle Miller, Liam Wheeler all stay out. That leaves Ricky Howell Jr., current fastest lap holder, in the 4th position. We're taking the 1 to go this time by, I believe. We'll see Decide take the inside lane. Plenty of racing left. We're going to have 25 more laps going to the end of lap number 50 for stage number 2. See if we can keep it green for longer this time around, hopefully.
Oh, disappearance.
19 cars still on the lead lap. Desai rolls around.
What's
He's
going
gonna
on?
come
Why is everyone
across the
just
line.
destroying it? Yo, my God.
Desai And caution's out very quickly. Quick caution. We'll see what happened there as everybody looked to just stacked up. Howell was all over the bumper, the 20 and 24. 24 not quite going. Duran just, too quick to the throttle, shades of the Texas Cup race, and collects a couple teammates there on the restart. Those are some big licks. 19's going to receive himself an EOL for that unfortunate move. Just seems to, jump the throttle just a bit. And he will get an EOL. Man, those unfortunate move. A lot of guys are going to have damage from that, I believe. Oh, as I'm clicking wrong stuff here, I apologize. Let me find back to live. That's what I want to click. Caleb DSA currently maintains his lead. Ricky Howe Jr., in fact, lost a position on that restart with the 24 getting a poor jump. Gino Zito now up to third place. He also has plenty of speed in that 77 truck. So we're going to come around this time by get the one to go to Senegal. We'll have about 15 laps to go in stage number 2 once we get the green flag. Desai is going to take the inside again. Liam Wheeler finds himself back up to second despite that crazy start to the race. Take a moment, check the chat. We have some Stephen Parker fans in the comment section alongside Cody Pear, unfortunately missing the race this week. And Team Miles looks to be making their season truck debut next week as Caleb DSA takes the green flag. He gets a great jump there along with Zito and Howell. They're all going to roll that inside lane, try to get around the 60 of Wheeler. Desai gets a great launch.
Cars. It's 30 cars fast for not pitting.
30 car. I mean, he has a few lap older tires. He was able to flip the stage there, pit, and only run one lap under green due to the timing of the cautions. As Howell makes an aggressive move to the outside of the 77. Not quite going to make it stick. As Howell's now going to look to build back up that run. 77 looks to be faster than 30 here, but not quite sure where to pass. Trying to defend, inside. Getting past. Howell inside looking. He's going to get there. See, try not to wash up. You don't want to take the guy out on the outside. It can be so easy to go a little too high. He's going to be battling. Zito's strong on that outside, and we have yet another yellow. Man. Zito was able to hold on to that second place position. A lot of chaos tonight, unfortunately. Looking like
it's a 29.
Looking like a session. I believe we said 29 car.
It is a 29 car. He just went down.
Yeah, 29 car just not quite clear. Chopped the nose just a bit. 62 just kind of tagged the curb, but he had nowhere to go. 29 car just a little too low, trying to be aggressive. Took a big lick to that rear end of the car, and hopefully he'll be able to get to the pits and fix the damage. But he will receive himself an EOL as...
Don't worry, I got you. Brother, Zero just wrecked number...
Man, that looked like to be an uncalled for action there by Zero, and unfortunately it paid big damage there. Zero just flat out took out the 62 there under caution. What a interesting lick. I think the Zero is going to find himself done parked for the race. Unsure what the 29 there was doing as well. Maybe, fortunately, tags the 62, but those are certainly not moves we would advise. So we'll go back to the 30.
We're muted.
We have the cars lined up now, back live. 30 on the inside, yet again, holding strong. We're going to have now 7 to go here in stage number 2. Away the 30 goes. Great jump by the 30. One also great jump. He's going to get past the 77 now. He's definitely fastest car on track. We'll see if he can quickly get to the front as aggressive move on the outside. He's going to use that tire advantage over the 30. Try to get a run. Oh my
I don't know if he's
goodness,
gonna be able
that
to go
was
around him.
a great move. He was almost around
Oh, he
the
got
front
him.
quarter. He's going to get
Oh,
him
he got
here
him.
easily.
Oh my god, bro. Oh no, he didn't get him
He'll
yet.
have to run on the outside off
Oh, he
corner
got
exit.
it.
Now the 77.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Third.
Yet
I feel like it's on the
another
30.
caution. Ugh. Hate to see this.
He just went up. Oh.
I believe we're going to have 30
This is the 8
car.
caution, bro.
Can grab another angle here. 30 car just was
Is that an EOL? Do we count that?
never a clear racing incident almost, but like
Yeah. He's at the stage.
it looks like that'll be the conclusion of stage number 2. Um, man, the 30, 77 just get collected, and then we have guys obviously nowhere to go. Track records, track blockers.
Is it a penalty?
I believe we're going to have a penalty assessed to 30 and
But yes.
77.
Both?
Both
What?
receiving an EOL there for that incident. Looks like as far as penalties moving forward, these guys racing overly aggressive, anything but get in a long run. Ricky Howell Jr. is going to win stage number 2. Sweep the stages, it looks like. Alright, here we go. Back to the point we're going to go end of stage 2. Got 50 laps to the finish. Howell green flag there. What a start for the one car. He's by far fastest car of the day. Wheeler making a move on Daly. Daly on the outside. He's going to try to roll that top lane. Get a run here on the 60 down the backstretch. Caution's out yet again. We're going to check this incident and see exactly what happened. I believe we had the 5 car. 5 car just had the 29, I believe, come in a bit too hot there. We'll see if we can grab a different angle on what happened there. It looks like the 29 car just missed the corner there, and that'll be, I believe, the 29 car's second incident of this race. We'll have 46 laps to go when we go green here. Plenty of racing left. Hopefully we can catch ourselves a long run. Ricky Howell Jr. dominating the race so far. He was going to take the green flag here. Away he goes. Great jump. Great restart from the 135 Daly on the inside of the 60 Wheeler. They're battling it out for the second position. Single file further back. These guys were hoping to see maybe cool it down a bit, try to get some laps under their belt. See the 8, Dominic Luba, his first ever truck race. He's already up to the 9th position. DSA, after earlier incidents, going to be moving forward. He makes a great move to the outside, and we'll have a caution, I believe. As 14 car was sideways. See if we can catch this real quick. What exactly happened there with the 14? I believe. See if we can go. I believe he just spun himself. That's a dangerous place to spin yourself there. Corner. I believe a couple guys get tagged in it, but that'll bring out yet another caution tonight. Well, we'll have ourselves our ninth caution of the night. Man, it has not been the friendliest of racing between everybody. Lots of guys finding themselves in pit road. Short track racing clearly causing its chaos tonight. Two by two, we're taking the green flag. I believe next time around, guys are going to get in position, looking to maybe, fingers crossed, go green to the end, stay under 10 cautions, see what these guys can do together. Ricky Howell Jr. just flat out dominating tonight. Nobody's had an answer for him. Just been stuck in the back with each other. See how many laps he's led. Show real quick. 43 laps led out of 60 tonight by that one machine. He's going to get rolling here on the inside. Our pole sitter swept the first two stages and looks to go back to back. Away we go. 38 laps to go once we take the green flag. Ricky Howell Jr. down to the inside. Wheeler got a great jump on that outside lane, his best one yet. He's going to have a run here. He's going to maintain that second place position over Daly in the 35. Go further back in the pack. See Hunter Winkler there making a move on Desai. He's going to make a move now on Dominic Luba into turn number 1. Winkler all over the place. He's going to try his best. The 8 car holding strong on the outside. Front 5 now single file side by side for 6. As Michelle Miller's into the wall and all over the place. And that's going to bring out yet another caution. That'll be, I believe, the 24 car there. Just getting loose. See if we can grab it. Not quite sure what happened. Just catch from this angle and see. Miller just way loose on exit. He smacks the wall. 8 unfortunately tags 62. 77 goes around. A whole domino effect. .24 car going to receive his first EOL of the night. His first penalty, I apologize, of the night. Ricky Howell Jr. maintains his first place position. Gavin, what have you thought of this race so far?
It's been okay. I mean, I probably would have left if I was there,
Yeah,
but
lots of cautions, lots of guys all over the place. Not the friendliest of racing. We're down to just, I believe, 13 cars on our lead lap. Lots of guys taking hits.
yeah.
Looking at the schedule, hopefully we'll see cleaner racing when we hit Charlotte Motor Speedway next Tuesday night. Cup Series will also be at Charlotte next week. Cup Series on Thursday night. Tune in into the
My
DSA
final,
Racing TV.
my goodbye tour.
Goodbye tour. Gavin Sieg makes his return to the 1 car this week at Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta.
Hmm.
Super Speedway Racing. It's always
Sponsored
interesting
by
when you go to Atlanta.
Mugala, or whatever. Forgot what it was.
Under the lights there, but we'll go back to our truck race. We've hit now 10 cautions on the night, unfortunately. Lots of carnage, lots of chaos, but we'll see the
Someone
one
left.
car, Ricky Howell Jr. He's going to get going here on the inside lane. Ricky Howell Jr., Red Bull, #1 machine. Away he goes. Liam, great
Oh,
jump again
60
on the
wild.
outside. He saves it a little loose, but keeps it going straight. He's going to get that run there. Hopefully maintain his second place position.
What are these restarts? This isn't crazy by the number
19
one.
of Jaden Duran gets rolling here.
There he goes.
Lots of damage. He's back out on track currently. 2 laps down. Caleb Desai making a move there on the inside of the 2. Travis Daly on the inside of that 60 car. Battle for second place. Hunter Winkler also there. He's going to try to make his move in that M&M's machine.
Wait, one. Hendricks. Hendricks? The 19 wants a black flag. Wow.
All right, 35 Daly was able to get up to second place. Howell in first. Winkler making a move on that 60 car now for the 3rd position on track. Wheeler holding on strong on the outside. Battle of the 60s. Desai now making his move up towards the front. He's up in the 5th position, looking on to this battle for 3rd. Daly second. Howell just dominating out there in first. 27 to go, doing his best, making those tires last. Daly holding strong there, about half second back. Another second from the lead, this battle for 3rd. Things look to have thankfully calmed down just a bit as we jump back to our battle for 7th place. Kevin Page being hawked by that 29 machine, or 28 machine of 29 machine of Cole Christopher, currently 7 laps down. He's looking to stay on track and keep it rolling. 28, Ryan gets a little wide. Gino Zito currently in the free pass position. He's battling the 14 of Ben Foley to maintain that spot. With the trends today, he'll most likely find himself getting his lap back, but hopefully not. As Wheeler still holding strong in 3rd place. Howell maintaining about that 0.6 of a second lead consistently. Have to wonder strategy here. Gavin, what are we thinking? We're thinking as far as pits, tires, caution comes out, you coming down pit road taking tires, you keeping that track position.
It's a great question. I usually just ask you. So, what do you think?
I think track position's king tonight. I don't think guys spending nearly enough time under green. So far, this has been our longest green flag stint of the race. I'm looking about 10 laps. Definitely not a lot of wear on these tires. Definitely track position is king type of night, but you never know. You never know what guys use the bumper to make a move.
Might
If
as
I'm
well.
Howell, I'm feeling great though. I'm just cruising up there in the 1st position. So we can run through our running order real quick. 1, Ricky Howell leads yet another lap tonight. 35, Travis Daly in 2nd. Go to our special graphic for this. See if I can get it up.
We have a special graphic?
No, not really, but it's something cool or something that will go positions in lap sled. Ooh, I like this one. Ricky Howell Jr. currently holding the 1st position, 63 laps led on the night. 2nd, Travis Daly. 3rd is the 60 car. Liam Wheeler 1 lap led, he earns himself a point. Remember, leading a lap earns yourself a point. Leading the most laps earns you an extra point. Hunter Winkler, 4th. 5th position, Caleb DSA, he led the 2nd most amount of laps tonight, 16. Earns himself that bonus point. Jacob S. Bryant, 6th. Dominic Luba, 7th. Caught the pace car. Cole Christopher, 17th. Yes, not 8th position. Now with less than 20 laps to go, lap car is required by rule to get out of the way of any lead lap cars. 5, Davin Thornhill, currently 8th. 9th position, Kevin Page in the 87. In the 10th position, 25, Dwayne Crespo as he blinks out. In 11th, we have Ryan Kaiser at the 28.
Our leader coming up on a lap car for the
12,
first time.
Tim Pugel, about to get lapped here by the 1 car.
Run, Tim.
As I believe that is Michelle Miller getting lapped as well here in the 13th. Travis Daly now working these lap traffic guys. We have to remember they have to get out of the way.
He's not moving. They did.
Looking 15 laps to go. Ricky Howell Jr. now maintaining lead. We've gone through our whole starting lineup. Hide our little fun graphic here. Ricky Howell Jr. built himself now a 2nd lead. Those lap cars definitely helped set a bit of a pick there. 14 to go. Not a lot of time left if you are back there. As Winkler sees there's not a lot of time left, he's got into the inside of the 60 car. He's going to make a move down to the bottom. Can't run wide. Tags him a bit, keeps it straight. He's able to slow it down, but man, those were some risky moves there from the 62. 1 car of Ricky Howell holding strong there in the lead. That gap's maintaining the same. He's running about the same seconds. Last time by, 24.5 for Howell. Daly, 23.9. Fastest car on track right now is the 5 of Davin Thornhill in 6th position, but he's about 9 seconds back on the leader. That's not going to be enough as we get to the front. But keep that in mind if we get a caution as the 1 now approaches the 28 car, I believe, the 11th place car. He's going to put him a lap down, Ryan. Now Ricky Howell sets his sights on the top 10 further up the track from Dwayne Crespo. Ben Foley currently rocking the 15th position. He's 1 lap down. Last car 1 lap down was in a free pass position, but with lappers now no longer. Last time by, Howell ran about a 10th of a second faster. He's building that cushion just a bit, lap by lap. It's coming now. We're inside 10 laps to go.
Awesome. It's almost over. No caution.
This has been a great run so far here. Let's see if we can keep it all the way to the end. Ricky Howell Jr.
Oh, spoke too soon, bro.
Sponsor, or commentator Jinx. Man,
I didn't knock on wood. I didn't knock on wood. That's my fault.
Yep.
This guy's just sitting in the middle. Who is that?
We're gonna see the 8 car. I believe
He just stopped. He just stopped moving.
See, the 8 car just spun around, locked it down.
He just stopped. He didn't even try to move.
That's unfortunate, as that earns ourselves yet another caution, and that 8 car will now receive an EOL penalty. And if I'm Ricky Howell Jr., I'd be upset, man. He built such a great lead that whole run. Now finds himself with guys right on his bumper, as I believe the 28's going to luck out here. He's going to get the free pass. He'll find himself getting 1 lap back.
I wouldn't be worried if I was Ricky at all. It seems like he's got this.
Ricky, been great on the restarts. He's been by far the best restart guy. Travis, I believe it's going to be the first time Travis is going to start on his outside. Travis, we know very well, also a great restart man, especially in the Cup Series. Winkler's going to be on that outside wheeler on the inside. They all have a shot. as I believe Caleb Desai, Davin Thornhill, and Jacob S. Bryant have taken to the pits. See if we can catch them here in their pit cycle. Luba also in the pits. Thornhill out. Everybody out. Those guys all the way back in 8th position have the 7th position, I apologize, have fresh tires. Can wonder what tires can do here. Not a lot of time. I believe we're going to have just about a green-white checker by the time we go green. Ricky Howe Jr. holding strong there in the first position. I don't know, Gavin, do you think we see another caution tonight? Or do you think we'll
Yeah, I
go
do.
green to the end? We have 3 green-white checkers in the truck series, so that 35, looking at his front end, is not afraid to use the bumper if he gets there. Will we see a guy
I
get
don't.
moved out of the way for the win? Who knows? But, you know,
What?
obviously
What's
like these guys to be respectful with each other.
is Presley racing?
Ricky Howell
Can't
Jr. on
wait.
the inside, Travis Daly on the outside. To the restart zone they go. Howell looks to get great jump. He goes very quickly early in the
And
restart
it's
zone.
over.
Great jump for
What's
the
the 60 gonna
Howell.
do?
4 laps to go. 60 rolling that bottom. Will he get past the 35?
Oh no, I think the
Up the
35 is gonna
backstretch.
take him.
35 is going to have run here on the outside. With
60
strong
inside.
through the corner. 5 car
Well,
on those
he's
brand new
just
tires
far
quickly up
ahead.
to the 5th position.
I mean,
3 laps
they
to
need to
go.
mess up
Oh,
right now.
60. Oh, no.
Oh,
Guys are all over the
dominoes.
place. Caution's going to come out yet
The 60
again.
might have this.
Ah, huge hit further back. I believe it's Davin Thornhill on his fresh tires. Just getting loose. 60 got loose. He tapped, but the 5 car goes around, and that's unfortunate for the 62 who had been running so well. Ricky Howell Jr. had a great jump there. He got away, but caution had other plans. We're going to hit our first of 3 potential green-white checkers. Hopefully our last caution of the day here. 12 cautions. Been quite the showing from our drivers tonight. That 1 car stays out yet again. Looks like the 28 car comes in, takes tires. Might as well back there. The last car on the lead lap. Doesn't hurt. This 5 receives his end of line penalty. We're gonna take the 1 to go next time around. And we'll hit past our scheduled length of 100 laps. With DSA overtime tonight. I believe the 35 is in 2nd place. No?
They wanted it. They wanted it.
35, man, he's fast. He's going to get start on that inside lane, maybe the more preferred lane. He'll be able to maybe use the bumper coming in the corner. Ricky, by far the best restart man tonight. He's been getting huge jumps. He's going to need a huge jump there with 35 chasing his tail when we get going green. We're going to come around to
You clear.
the restart zone.
I guess they just wanted it switched around.
1 of Howell, 60 of Wheeler, 35 Daly, 25 Crespo, 2 Bryant are your top 5. That Bryant car has new tires on it. As Howell gets a great jump, he gets going. He goes up high, hard on the brakes into one. Daly tries to get to the inside of the 60. 60 had a great jump on that first row. He's going to continue strong. Howell's going to pull away here as he comes to take the white flag. We're going to get one to go. Daly not quite able to clear that 60 car for the second place position. As we have one lap to go in here's United Truck Series. Howell, great lead. He's going to come around. He's got about half a second lead. Wheeler holding strong there in the second position. Howell down on the brakes for the final time tonight. He's going to come around and win back-to-back races in that one machine. He dominates today. He sweeps stages. I believe a max points day for the one. Wheeler holds second position. 30, Desai finds himself up to 4. 62 of Winkler rounds out your top 5 tonight. What a race for the one machine of Ricky Howell Jr. I mean, by far the best car out on track tonight. Nothing else to say about that, Gavin. Am I right? 60 gives him a victory tap there. He's going to do it. One's going to burn it down here on the front stretch.
Complete domination.
Yeah, I mean, just not
All
much else
business,
to
no
say.
talking.
What a race put together by that one machine. Found himself having to make very minimal passes out on track. He led race leading amount of laps. He's going to be your winner tonight. As he goes down into turn 1, taps the wall a bit, and burns it down. We'll grab our top 3 finishers here in a second.
Are you doing that thing?
As what a burnout here. He's going to go down the whole front stretch. Burning the rubber. See.
The crowd's going up. Yeah. There's no one really there anymore,
really appreciates
but the people there.
The one car, and we appreciate our viewers here watching the domination tonight.
Yeah, we had a crazy chat
Steven
today.
Parker
Good
had
job.
his race unfortunately ended early tonight, and Boog says these commentators are fire. Well, thank you very much, Mr. B118.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, he's going around the track backwards.
What a burnout here by this one machine here. While he's burning it down, we'll pull in the 35. Our third place finisher, Travis Daly. Welcome to the broadcast booth.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Congratulations on the third place finish. Quite a chaotic night, but coming away with the podium position. Can't be mad about that. How you feeling after the race?
Kind of mixed feelings. I'm happy to be in the top 3. Obviously, that's always a win for me and the team, for everybody at Travis Daly Racing. But I think I had second there, and then that caution came out with about 8 to go, and then we had that one restart, and then I got doored by the 60. He drove it in a little hard. We were racing hard for position. It happens. And I didn't want to dive it in hard on that last restart and return the favor. I don't like driving like that. So, yeah, no, we'll bring it home third and be happy with that.
Of course. Any different strategy you would like to do tonight, or aspects you wish you could have changed?
The beginning of the race kind of messed us up when we got bumped and spun at the beginning of the race. That sent us back to 20th. And we clawed our way back up from 20th. So I think that kind of messed up our strategy a little bit throughout the race. I would have liked to have pit at different times, but I think overall it ended up turning out all right.
Of course. Well, anyone else you want to shout out tonight before we send it off?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to send out shout out to my teammates over at Travis Daly Racing, all of them. Cole Christopher and Zach Evans, they were able to make it tonight. They had some tough luck, but everybody at TDR has been putting in the work, putting in the hours, and getting everybody better. So I want to shout out everybody there.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much,
Awesome.
Travis. Congrats on the third place tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Or
Next, we'll
Thursday.
pull up our second place winner, Liam Wheeler. Liam, welcome to the
start.
broadcast booth. Congratulations on the second place position. That was a tight battle there with 35 for a few laps towards the end. How were you able to hold them off?
I Oh no, I mean I was on 100 old lap tires. I mean I pitted after that first wreck, and I didn't really pit since. I mean I only had one. I used my fast repair on accident, and so I kind of just said, screw it, just stay out and continue fighting at the top. And well, I knew I had speed. I mean, trail breaking into three and into one. I mean, you kind of precise, but I mean the 35 was fast. It's just his entry into the turns was kind of dig deep and then drive out kind of harsh instead of being smooth.
Of course, yeah. I mean, he was charging on the outside, and you could just roll that curbing very well. I mean, definitely was able to hold on. How are you feeling after the early spins, early wrecks? I mean, you had a quite an interesting start to the race. How were you able to keep your head straight and keep it going?
Well, I don't know. I still don't think that first lap wreck was, or that first wreck was mine. But then I kind of looked back at it and I was like, oh, what the hell am I doing?
Of
But
course.
I don't know. Because I had that other wreck, the random one, where I got, I think it was Michelle or whoever that is, and then somebody dive bombed me, and somebody spun in front of me, and I kind of was just a passenger in it. But I mean, I just kept my cool. I mean, there's 70 more laps to go. I can't just gotta get to the front, and then it's kind of calm sailing from there.
Of course. Well, want to say any strategy or things you wish you could have done differently tonight?
Not wrecked first lap.
Yeah, I
Definitely
mean
not that.
that happens. Well, before
But
we get to our race winner, we'll ask anyone else you want to thank or shout out.
um, I what's his name? Sorry, I just joined this team like literally 3 days ago. Heroes United Sim Racing. I just like thank them. They already picked me up and they gave me a chance. I mean, I knew I was fast. I knew somehow I'd get to a team, but not no ego. I kind of know myself decently enough, but I don't know if somebody would trust in me.
Of
But
course.
I mean, after that Texas race, I led those laps on the first stage and then got collected, sadly. But I mean,
Well,
just keep digging.
say thank you very much, and we'll hope to see you next week. Congrats on second place.
Thank you. See ya. See ya.
All right, we'll pull
Still
in
got one more guy, the
race
winner.
winner Ricky Howger. You're back-to-back weeks. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, guys. Especially being here at Martinsville, you never know what's in that next braking corner in front of you.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, quite the chaotic night. I mean, you flat out dominated though. By far led the most laps. Started out in first. Swept both stages. How's that feel? Almost max. I believe a max points today.
It's pretty good. Anytime you can max out points is definitely a great night. I had this track circled on the schedule. It's probably one of my best tracks. So, I was hoping to come in here and put it on the pole and have a good run. I didn't know really what to expect, but I was hoping for the best, and that's what we got.
Of course. And obviously running up front, cautions galore tonight. That can be frustrating. How were you able to cool it down each time?
Yeah, I was just trying to be easy on my tires when I got out in the front there. I tried to just roll the corner really easy, because the cautions were coming out so much. I was like, well, I don't know if I'm really going to have to take any tires, especially after the first stop. We took tires there, and they wouldn't wear that much. So the thing I was scared of though, we had that what 30 lap run there near the end, and
Hmm.
I was hoping there wasn't going to be a caution like with 15 or 20 to go. I was hoping we'd at least be inside of 10 when we had another caution if we did.
Of course. We'll say, back to back, it could be tough to go back to back. How are you feeling? Going to Charlotte next week, maybe running three in a row. How are you gonna prepare?
Um, I don't know. Charlotte's a lot like Texas, so I think I'll have a good shot there. But there's some fast guys in here also that's gonna probably give me a run for it. So we'll just go in and maybe try to get some practice this week during the week, and just try to do the best we can and try to keep it up front and minimize any kind of penalties or mistakes because that seems that's the problem. Like here, if you'd have had a speeding penalty or something tonight, and then got back there and got your fenders banged in, it'd have been hard. I think Gino, he was pretty fast tonight and something happened. I don't know what happened, and uh, he might have got a penalty or something. He just never got back up front.
Of course. Well, we'll ask before we say goodnight and bye, everyone? Anyone else you want to shout out, thank for tonight?
Just shout out to you guys putting on this league. It's a really fun league. A bunch of good guys in here to race with too. One of the better leagues that I've ran in a while, and appreciate y'all broadcasting, throwing the broadcast on for us. I don't know, I just like it here. Appreciate you guys.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, Ricky, and we'll look forward to
Appreciate it.
seeing you later on.
All right, guys, you have a good night.
Have a
You
good
too.
Alright, well, we'll run through their finishing order real quick before we sign off for the night. Say thank you from both me and Gavin. Thanks to Gavin, Race Control broadcast. He had double duty tonight.
Yeah, I did it.
Definitely an interesting showing tonight. Some guys maybe a little more aggressive than we would have hoped. A lot of cautions, but at the end of the day, it happens. Guys finish where they finish. But grab our results here. First place, Ricky Howell Jr. Second, Gino Zito. Third, Zachary Evans. Fourth, Liam Wheeler. Fifth, Cole Christopher. Hunter Winkler, Caleb Desai, Travis Daly, Ben Foley, Stephen Parker are your top 10. Back through the end of the pack, we'll see Stephen Parker, Jacob Bryant, Matthew Hill, Jaden Duran, Kevin Page, Ryan Keyser, Dominic Luba, Dwayne Crespo, and Michelle. This is practice. I was like, this doesn't seem right. Why is it showing me practice? I must have clicked something. Alright, on the left, Ricky Howell, Liam Wheeler, Travis Daly, Caleb Desai, Hunter Winkler are your top 5. 6 through 10, we had Dwayne Crespo. What a run for the 25 car. Davin Thornhill getting himself a top 10. Gino Zito involved in a few wrecks, able to rebound to 8th. Ryan Keyser 9th. And Jacob S. Bryant, first ever race, picks up a top 10. Tim Pugel 11th. Dominic Luba 12th. Michelle Miller 13th. Ben Foley 14th. Jaden Duran 15th. Rounding out your top 20, we have Kevin Page, Cole Christopher, Stephen Parker, Zachary Evans, and Matthew Hill. We'll say goodnight from the broadcast booth, and we'll hope to see you on Thursday night for the